So in my last video I talked about relationships, so the next logical step is to talk about aliens. Am I right? Is there alien life out there in the universe? That is the question I asked my viewers in the last episode of Commlinks, and every one of you 9 beautiful, curious creatures said yes. So I guess that's a fact. I mean, it's a fact. Fact to tell you. In this episode, let's continue the theme. So I'll ask you, if there are indeed aliens out there, then why haven't we seen them? Where are they? Why can't they just come knock on our door, ask them to play with them in their sandbox, with their toys? Shall we find out? Welcome to Curiosity on My Mind, a light video series where I ask fun, philosophical, thought-provoking questions that are on my mind constantly. We will then see what the experts think online, followed by what I personally believe, and in the end I will shout out the last episode's answers that I really liked. Main idea is to link up with my community and have some lighthearted conversations on all things curious. Expand your mind, think outside the box, that sort of thing. And if you want to get a shout out, just leave a comment. What you feel, what you think, what you believe. Let's link up. Also, if you enjoy your mind being expanded, please feel free to tickle that like button for me and maybe join the Curiosity Gang so you won't miss out on other eye-opening topics. Grazie. So, where are all the aliens? Let's see what the world consciousness thinks. Off to the interwebs. If you type in "where are all the aliens," you will find a thing called Fermi paradox. Now, Italian-American physicist Enrico Fermi, who was famous for creating the first nuclear reactor, came up with the theory with a casual lunchtime remark in 1950. Basic idea is this: there should be millions of advanced civilizations out there. With 10 million years, every star system could be brought under the wing of an empire. 10 million years may sound long, but in fact it's quite short compared with the age of the galaxy, which is roughly 10,000 million years. Colonization of the Milky Way should be a quick exercise. The fact that we haven't seen any connections might indicate that there might be a filter, or many filters, that got life off before we advanced far enough into the game. First filter might be that the life just did not develop on a planet from all these chemical reactions. DNA did not take hold, because it's really complicated stuff. Check out my video on life and how it came to be in the universe if you want to learn more. Then there are cataclysmic events, like dinosaurs were wiped out by a comet, or extinction-level volcanoes, climate changes, earthquakes, etc. We might have won the lottery on that regard as well. I mean, dinos paid the price for our survival. Thanks, dinos. Now, humanity itself can be its own filter. Our bloodlust and greed and egos. Cuban Missile Crisis. Heard of it? October of 1962 held a scary 13 days where the world stood still. We could have wiped humanity off the planet with a push of a button. And right now, I want you all to remember a brave lad who saved us all. Vasily Arkhipov was a Soviet Navy officer who sat in a submarine near Cuba that lost the communications with the outside world. Now, the captain of the submarine, thinking that the war had begun, ordered them to release the nuclear warhead. But Vasily, he said no. Thank you, comrade. Then there are filters that are ahead of us. Who knows what other scary technology can put a stop to us in the future? Creation of black holes in our backyards, or artificial intelligence that turns us into fuel, or wedding invitations, or something. Or maybe there is an alien civilization out there that will come and destroys us when we reach far enough with our technology. Or we can just poison our oceans, cut down all the trees and let deadly viruses take over. Doing a pretty good job at that so far, huh? Well, am I right? Guys, I hope that now you begin to see that there is a complex array of factors that we as a civilization need to survive in order to even step foot on another planet. But there are other theories that are worth mentioning before I give my own thoughts. Let's look at them. Aliens are too different from us. There is no way to understand or detect them. They communicate not through radio waves, but with technology so advanced that we have no way of tracking it. Aliens want to be hidden from us, as we don't usually tend to be very friendly towards new cultures. I mean, remember the Indians, right? Or it is truly dangerous to communicate. I mean, grey goo is out there. I mean, just Google grey goo if you want some nightmare fuel. Or we might be just the first intelligent life form in this galaxy. I mean, just imagine a whole galaxy just for us to play in. Hooray for us! What are the chances? Or we might just live in a simulation? I mean, just picture it. It's so much easier to live in a virtual space than to drag your physical form from one end of the galaxy to another. Why would you spend all that energy if you can just live infinite lives inside some virtual space? I mean, Matrix, Neo, there is no spoon. There is no spoon in my hand. I mean, maybe then we can actually hack the system? Interesting. Anyway, just know the fact that there are countless men and women constantly looking for aliens out in the sky, day in and out. Search for extraterrestrial Institute of Intelligence SETI for short is a non-profit organization whose main job is just to do that. Check it out if you want to know more. But enough of that. The main thing is what we believe. Am I right? Guys and gals. I mean, nobody knows for sure. I mean, maybe some scientist or US president, but that's conspiracy theory realm. I mean, but because there are so many theories out there, I can just cherry pick which one I like the best. Ooh, tasty. And the theory that I like the most, or at least the one that I believe in, is that aliens are among us, or at least have been visiting us, or are watching us, experimenting, or waiting for the perfect time to make contact. The amount of UFO sightings is just too vast for it all to be fabricated. Of course, it bothers me a lot that every video that shows something is filmed with a potato. And people who tell these stories about aliens don't seem to be very right in the head. Maybe that's because something did happen to them. That's a scary thought. But our technology becomes better and better, and all it takes is some guy or gal with an iPhone 20 to point at the right direction and boom, evidence. And our Earth is covered with a thick cloud of satellites. I mean, just come on, somebody, bring us some good footage. Come on guys, come on guys. Recently, the Pentagon, the US Department of Defense, released a UFO footage. State-of-the-art military might of the world gave us this video. Yeah, another potato footage. But an expensive potato footage. I posted an article with some interesting channels that I learned a lot from down in the description box below. So if you want to learn more about the Fermi paradox or some such like that, check them out. You get a better overview. But yeah, I mean, I wish that we could just stop fighting with each other and go explore the stars and maybe, you know, fight with the aliens instead. Boy can dream. So in the last episode, all you wonderful people just kindly agreed with me that there is indeed life out there in the universe. I mean, bless your kind little hearts. May you always walk in sunshine. But there was a quote that captured my attention. A channel called Art of Nonsense quoted Arthur C. Clarke. Two possibilities exist. Either we are alone in the universe or we are not. Both are equally terrifying. Mr. Clarke was a famous science fiction writer with awesome works like 2001 Space Odyssey. Cool guy. Thanks, Mr. Nonsense. That's an awesome quote. Keep it real. Your channel is pretty cool. I mean... Okay, Greg.
Yes.
Did you manage to design the new landing page for our website?
Yes.
I really hope that this time it looks better.
Yes.
Good. What about our logotype? What color did you choose?
Yes.
Good. Pretty wild, sir. Pretty wild. Loving it. And you, my dear viewer, what do you think? Where are those sneaky aliens hiding? Huh? Leave your wild ideas down in the comments below. I'll check them out and maybe shout you out in my next episode of Commlinks. Thank you for watching. Hope you were entertained. You know what to do. Commlinks over and out. Search for extraterrestrial. Search for extraterrestrial. Search for extraterrestrial. Extraterrestrial. Search for extraterrestrial. Search for extraterrestrial. Extraterrestrial.